I'm Jennlynn Pendergraft. I've been with Victor Valley College for 5 years. I work with the EMS programs over on the Apple Valley campus, specifically the Paramedic Program. It's actually been kind of twisty road, if you will. I actually was a graduate here from VVC, so I actually attended Victor Valley College. Paramedicine, being an EMS, is a very high stress job. You're having to make quick decisions, and sometimes you have no option but to just make a snap decision with the information you have at the time. And sometimes that can kind of go back and forth on how you feel like you could have done better and that you should have done this instead of that. So I feel my role as an educator in paramedicine is not only teach the information so that they can feel more confident about making those decisions, but kind of also being that support behind the scenes of like, hey, it was okay. I work in a male-dominated field. And so there's not a whole lot of women. And so when I was starting out, I was in my class, I was the only female in my paramedic class. I tell this to the students because, and I want to be like the example of like, you can still do this. Doesn't matter if it's EMS or anything else that is male dominated or just what you feel like you don't think you can do, you should just give it a try. I did it. I didn't do anything. I'm not special. So I was able to do it. And that was just because I just went and tried it. My mom has always been that person for me. She was never one of like, no, you can't do that. She was always like, go and give it a try. So you just have to just put yourself out there, and it is scary. But the reward for at least me was great. Over the time that the career has evolved, I love seeing these female students come in here. We are seeing an increase in female representation, and we're seeing a change in diversity that's happening in my particular career field, and I am absolutely all for it. It makes me so happy. As the career has shifted, I find it really encouraging and really aspirational that we now have females that are chiefs that, really hold these higher levels of positions. And so that encourages me to kind of continue that. You don't really see a lot of EMS students go on to like get a 4-year degree or anything like that. So what we do on our campus with all of our students, letting them know like there are options out there for them. Like they can get those higher degrees. This can be a one avenue that you could do. One thing I love about our particular campus, we have a counselor on site that's constantly coming in saying, hey, what are you guys going to do? We're getting all your things ready. You're going to transfer. What's your next step? So we're constantly trying to encourage them, but then also show them like, here are the options when you do further your education. And so we highly recommend that. VVC is the place to be.